it's okay not to be okay. Like, really think about that. It's okay to not be okay. In all honesty, I'm not okay right now. That's just that's just the truth. I'm not okay right now, but it's okay because it's gonna be okay. Like, think about it like this. Like, the last time you weren't okay or you were upset or bothered by something, you're no longer upset or bothered by that because everything is gonna come to pass. But what I mean by it being okay to be okay, it's like you owe it to yourself to go through all those emotions, whatever you're feeling when you're sad, or if you want to scream, if you want to cry, if you want to shout, whatever it is that you need to do to make you feel better, you have the right to go through every single one of those emotions, let it out, and then, come back to yourself. Because I feel like a lot of times, especially for men, they were told for a while that they can't cry. And some people still say that, like men can't cry. But me, I feel as though men are human beings as well. They may not show their emotions as much as women do, but they deserve to cry and get it out too. I'm not saying sulk in it, like stay in it, stay in a depressed mode or whatever it is that you're feeling. You feel in a certain way, you gotta feel it, and it's gonna hurt, but then it's gonna go away. You're gonna get right past it and you're gonna keep moving on with your life. So don't let anybody tell you that, oh, stop crying about that, stop thinking about that, stop. No, you owe it to yourself, man. If I feel a certain way with me not being okay, I cry. I definitely cry. I probably cry later on today. Like, it's okay to get those emotions and those feelings out of your body, because if you don't, then that's when it won't go away. So it's like you taking it one day at a time and one step at a time and 1 second at a time, just to, first of all, realize what it is that's bothering you or what has you upset. Write it down if you need to. Write it down. Write down how it's making you feel and be very, very specific with yourself. It's self-reflecting. You owe it to yourself. We all do. Write it down, and write down the ways it's making you feel sad, it's making you feel tired, it's making you feel angry, it's making you want to cry, it's making you sick, like to your stomach. Like, write it all down. And what I would do, write it down, you release it from your body, tear it up, throw it in the trash, put it in the bonfire or whatever. Get rid of it. We cannot keep holding on to certain things that have us feeling like it's the end of the world, because it's not. It is not. At least not yet. It is not. And it's nothing that I'm going through or that you're going through or your family's going through that y'all can't get through. You owe it to yourself. Feel every emotion that you're feeling, bro. There's nothing wrong with crying. There's nothing wrong with putting your face in the pillow and screaming at the top of your lungs. If that's what you got to do to get it out of your system and release and for you to feel better, do it. Do it for yourself, man. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise. Don't let nobody tell you you can't cry. Don't let nobody tell you none of that. We are human beings. We all feel something, whether we admit it or not. You can tell on people's facial expressions, or you can tell in their tone and their gestures. We're all going through something. All these people in the world. We are not the only ones going through something. But we can take the step right now to get past it and keep moving on. So feel your emotions. Feel your emotions. Go cry, go scream, go run, go jump, go do something. Whatever it is that gets it out of your system. Whatever it is that gets it out of your system. Now, with that being said, it won't be 100% gone. This is just what you're going to do for that first step, to take that first step. If you got to do this every day, do it every single day, because it's gonna be released faster instead of you just bottling stuff up. And then you get to a certain point where you want to explode. And everybody knows when somebody has something bottled up and they get to that point where they want to explode, it never turns out good. So we want to think a little more and be a little bit more patient with ourselves. Nobody says it has to be over with today or tomorrow or next week. It takes time. I truly believe time heals all. Time heals all, especially when you're like a specific type of person. Some people can get over things or situations the next day. Sometimes some people it's gonna take them a while to get over it, and that's okay. We're all different. We're all different, bro. We're all different. Love yourself. Love yourself enough to feel those emotions. I believe that's very important. My thing is I go for walks and I cry. I cry it out of my system, and I have no shame in my game whatsoever. That is what makes me feel better. Yours might be different, but I'm just giving you a few little options on what you can do to get past whatever it is that you're going through. But it is okay to not be okay. And don't let nobody else tell you otherwise.